Pop Metal Show.
Bacchus Hop Smell Show is hot.
Larry Love.
String.
How we gonna
Strings
start?
back.
You're all
Yeah,
smiling.
Strings here.
Yeah,
we
man,
had
I forgot about it.
Yeah, we did 2 of them. Me and Love just done 2 of them. They were pretty short.
Yeah, we did a 7-minute and a 9-minute.
Wow.
Yeah, they were pretty
Guess-
short.
Are y'all trying to say that I'm the one that stretches these videos?
No, we,
trying
just,
to
we
say-
knew we were trying to get
Feel
them
in
for
the
you.
conversation
Yeah.
maybe better. All right, so I posted today, but I know this won't come out today, that we did the warning. We did Enter Sandman because we wasn't quite ready to do what we wanted to do, but
Somebody didn't do their homework.
It's me. Hey, I've had it since last Wednesday ready, so.
All right.
so we're gonna do. I know we said something on the video. We're doing. I don't know. I'm gonna let you think you can explain it better than I can.
Well, we were just going to break down the album from Queen of the Murder Scene.
Chapter by chapter.
Chapter by chapter. So we're going to do Dust to Dust, which is, I guess, not really considered part of the first chapter, but and then it's the first 3 songs after that. It's the first chapter. So we're going to kind of song by song and kind of break it down and talk about each song individually, and then we'll do another video in the future that'll be
The second
the second chapter, and another one in the future after that it'll be the third chapter. So we're just kind of, I think we put something out a while back about it and asked if that was something that people would be interested in. I think we got a decent response saying, yeah, that would be cool to do it that way.
Well, somebody put in the comments section actually broke it down, said it's broke down chapters, and we was like, that'll rule for what we want to do.
Yeah.
That'll
That
be
make it a
even
little
better.
easier. So
It won't make it such a long, drawn out video. But
'cause we like to ramble, so
yeah,
It happens. It happens. So
I
are
guess-
we going to do the videos or are we just going to talk?
we're just going to talk about the songs.
Okay.
I mean, we've already done Dust to Dust, so the other 3 songs were new to us as far as we haven't done them on videos, but those might come in the future, but I don't even know if they even have.
No, I just watched the
I've
still
watched-
frames with lyrics.
All right, I watched some of the live stuff.
Okay.
They did a show in Mexico, I believe it was, that they played front to back the whole album.
Right.
So, and it was actually kind of cool. So,
I'll
and
listen to-
actually I went on Spotify and I looked up some lyrics to see if I was even hearing, I guess, what I thought. But and like I said, we haven't even talked about what we got out of the song, so we might be way off base.
Well, we'll
we've
see.
got 3 of us here,
Yeah,
so
so-
if we either all right, all wrong, or one might be right, one might be wrong, or somebody might be in
Be
the
in the
middle.
middle.
So who knows? We'll see what we got.
But I guess we've been doing the warning ride probably 4 months now, maybe, where we've
We're talented young girls.
Might have been longer than that. I can't remember when we did the first one, but
And I know the one we just posted was Enter Sandman, and I guess that's kind of what got it all spinning as far as from what I understand with
They were so young.
oh yeah, that video, man. They're just like kids.
I mean,
they're
it's
still
like,
kind of kids.
yeah,
but-
9 years old as a bass
Yeah.
player, so.
yeah.
So then we decided we'd just go ahead and do this. This would be a little different for the warning, and I know it seems like they got a lot of fans, so we figured we'd do something different. I'm not sure if I haven't even looked to see if anybody's even done reviews like this as far as reactions or
I
stuff
didn't.
like that. But I know we did. You want to just go ahead? I'll just go ahead and start it off.
Yeah, start it off, man.
All right, so I guess the first track we got is Dust to Dust, and I know we've done that.
That might
That's the first original. I'm not sure if that's the first one we've done.
yeah, I can't remember.
We might have done a cover before that.
I think there was a cover.
Kickstart My Heart might actually
Yeah.
be the first cover we did, or did the first song we did. But for me, when I listened to Dust to Dust, I'll just give you what I got out of the song plus as far as music and lyrically. All right, so the song to me seemed to be about a fortune teller, I guess. It seemed like the song to me was about somebody's lifespan, just dust to dust, like you're born dust
Yeah.
and you finish dust.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cycle recycle kind of thing. Yeah,
And I'm guessing that's why it was,
the first song.
different from the rest of the story. But it was. I mean, the song is extremely catchy, and it had a nice flow. I love the distortions on the guitars, and it's actually the Warning song I'd ever heard myself. And I know String had said when we was going to that show, he was hoping he got to hear that.
Yeah,
which,
and they were playing.
It
I mean,
was
a
like
lot of the
what-
stuff that we seen online that
that was like
concert-wise, that was like the first song that they played. So now I was shocked that they played that.
And
but
you were already like, oh, all right, well, it's gonna be a good show.
But there was a lot of feedback saying, that's not their best song. Even though you like it, you haven't really heard everything yet. And I still haven't heard everything they've done, but it's still up there. It's still on the top of my list.
It's a good
of
song,
it's
yeah.
one of my favorites.
But I mean, that's what I got. It was a great song, and like I said, it was a story about life, just your whole life cycle. That was kind of what I got out of it.
Yeah, and that's kind of pretty much the same thing I got out of it.
And I wrote, I liked the bass intro. It was powerful vocals. I liked the microphone during the song.
Yeah.
Kind of had like that little Pink Floyd feel, just because of the whole microphone using. Bones don't rust. But I got here in parentheses a glass brain. When Pompeii and Hercules, the towns when when Vesuvius blew up, they found a man in the bed. His brain was glass, and when they did the chemical compounds of it, it was his brain. It had basically turned to liquid, and then over like the last 3,000 years, it had turned into glass. I thought that was pretty cool. So I don't know why I wrote that, but it was solid drums, and then I liked the bass to finish it also.
Yeah, and Paulina sings that one, and she likes to pound the drums pretty hard on that song.
She beats the shit out of it.
Yeah, and so I didn't know the part where the guy's speaking in the
microphone.
megaphone or whatever you want. So I didn't know what he was speaking because it was in Spanish, so I had to look it up and see. So hopefully what I got out of looking online is actually true. So he says, brother, salvation is something to be earned. Let go of your hand of rancor and wake up to a new light inside you, even though your brothers try to plunge you into darkness. That's pretty deep,
Yeah, pretty good.
but pretty good. So
And I was telling them, I guess the thing that you figure these are kids, but man, their songwriting is so good for as young as they are.
Yeah.
The musicianship and the lyrically wise.
I didn't go back and look and see what year that came out, but I know the first, when we did the Enter Sandman, that was an older.
Like what, 5 years
So,
ago? I think
that album came out in 2018, I think, if I remember correctly.
I would have to go back and
Yeah,
look.
I don't remember what it was. I should have wrote it down. But so they had gotten a little older, and so I'm sure their maturity level,
as they
progressed
go,
a little bit.
the
and-
writings
but,
will
yeah.
also.
But yeah, I thought, for an opening track, I mean, like I said, it's still one of my favorite songs that I've heard so far.
It was good.
And
Like I said, it was powerful
yeah,
vocals
it's very
and the
powerful
drumming.
vocals, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what it says here. 2018.
All right, sounds right, good.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's
So I actually remembered
Yeah.
something.
All right, so I'm going with the second song, which is, I guess, technically the first song on the first chapter. The second song on the disc is Crimson Queen. And I guess to me it felt like this person, I guess it's a guy, I'm assuming it's a guy, notices this, I guess it's the Crimson Queen, and just falls in love with this lady, the Crimson Queen. And I put nice acoustic song, the flow's great, seems like I don't know what I got going on here.
You can't even read.
Can't even
right?
read it.
It seems like it's a great song for the intro of the concept album.
Yeah.
So that was kind of where I was at with that. So that's my great English skills right there.
Broadway writing.
And that's why we have a hard time
Writing
pronouncing
his
names.
names.
We can't even read what he wrote.
I can't even read my own stuff.
So you want me to go ahead then?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
I enjoyed Crimson Queen. I did think it was It had a nice flow. I know Love said it was a little mellow, but
Yeah, I said it was a soft intro. It was subtle vocals. With the second song, seeing again with the whole relationship, you could already start seeing like where this chapter is going with like the staying and or leaving, and even if you leave, you're still there with the whole relation. So, but going again with the powerful vocals, you know, she's still staying. I guess this was her sister in this one, right?
Well, yeah, this is, I'm not sure how she pronounces it, whether it's Daniela or Danella, but the guitar player is the one singing
This one.
Yeah.
But, you know, again, you could feel like a good powerful vocals with it.
To me, this is, I haven't listened to the whole album yet, but I did go past what we were doing. And I probably listened to probably 3/4 of the album so far. And from what I've listened to, this is probably one of my favorite vocal performances that she's done. It's just, you can tell like she's, you can really, you know, appreciate, you know, her vocal ranges that she can do. And she's got that good soft, you know, and more melodic kind of I mean,
well,
I
that's
don't know.
probably
She's
why.
definitely got some, you know, she can scream and do it, you know, heavy, and this is more of a mellow song, and it really shows her, you know, how good she is.
Well, and that being said, it's a mellow song. It's probably why her vocals shine so much. That's probably why you noticed it so much.
Yeah.
Because it seems like with mellower stuff, that kind of sticks out.
Well, and I think it blends to the story too. It helps,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
mean,
tell a
it's-
little bit more in the story. Because I had that she was the Crimson Queen, and she's kind of starting to fall in love with this guy or whoever it is that she's, you know, starting to get obsessed with, and she feels so strongly about him that she would kill, you know, for that person, and that she's confused by her feelings because of all these.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
these-
he's a completely different.
You took it next level. Good job,
He's,
man.
no,
Yeah.
but he's complete opposite of me.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that the other angle.
You're looking from the other.
That's
And I'm
what I
just kind
said.
of in the middle saying
Yeah.
about the whole relationship.
That's
but-
kind of where I figured, you know, we're all going to bring something different.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was feeling like more. She's, you know, she's starting to get that, you know, that tingly feeling, I guess, you know, where she's starting to fall in love with them. She's getting, you know, that obsessed kind of like feeling to it that, you know, she's like, oh, you know, I will do anything for this person, you know, even if it means if I have to kill for them, you know, I want their attention, you know, kind of a thing. So.
And what would be good is after we do this, then we can go through the comments and see what
Yeah.
they.
Yeah, see if we're
Somebody will definitely correct us, and that's fine, because I want.
Because, I mean, I'm not afraid to look. If I'm a dumbass, it's
Yeah.
like I've always said.
I'm always misreading shit, so.
And I might have looked into it too much.
Ugh.
All right, so we're going to the third track, which is the second track of the chapter, which is Ugh. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Which I got out of that, lyrically wise, that it
All right,
on the
let's hear it.
complete opposite of string, that she, like the Crimson Queen, is all this person's thinking about. I mean, all, like, constantly. He's obsessed with the Crimson Queen. And I put it's heavier song, and of course, you know, I was amazed by the drums. It's like she just beats the living crap out of the drums. But and that gave the song a lot of power. I mean, that's what I took away from it, was the drumming is what gave that song so much, made it heavier.
Yeah.
And like I said, that was really all I had wrote down. And it's just interesting how me and
Stringer going. I wrote, again, another really cool bass intro. Then with the guitar, I like that quick little stop before the chorus. That I just want to hold your hand. That's why I went ugh in parentheses. Because as that line was coming up, I was like, please don't say it. I just want to hold your hand. And she, I just want to hold your hand. I want to hold you. Yeah, I like the Beatles. I was thinking that too. So, but I like the piano at the end with the fadeaway. That was a nice touch, and you could hear like a little record like skipping.
Yeah.
I liked that. So I don't know if they're with the whole relation, like, you know, if the, you know, being recorded within not in the mind, but you know what I mean. It's like you're seeing the movie playing out, but you know. So That was where I went with that.
So I'm still on the side of the female side of it, where she's starting to, like, she started to kill, to get closer to this person, and she's becoming someone else, and she doesn't really know what's going on, because she's got all these things going on in her head that that's got her all confused.
Like Kathy,
yeah.
like the cartoon Kathy.
But she's being obsessed with this person, and it's just got her head all in a mess, and so that was
It's just blows my mind.
And now the one. Let's see where we are with the one.
The one, which is the last track of the chapter.
Which is the third.
Yeah, which is the third. And I got that he's fell in love with the Crimson Queen, and she don't even know exists. And it just blows my mind how much we are like getting the complete opposite.
Like you
Well,
said,
I
one would
guess-
think one would be dumb and be in the middle. And
We're at the same place. We're just
looking at the opposite
Opposite ends
view
of the
of the
spectrum.
person. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
And I put the changes in the song was awesome, and that the chorus was really catchy, because it was so catchy that I don't know. I have to go back and look, but I was thinking we had done this song, but I'm not sure if we have.
I don't think we had.
But that the song really, and if we haven't done this, that means it was catchy. It really caught me as it hooked me like the first listen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I put it was catchy. It was out of the tracks in the first chapter, that was my favorite, was the one. But that was really all I had.
all right, now I missed the vocals to start. You could already see where it was really lyrically structured, and the way the song was going, and just the way the song in general. It was a nice change. The first chapter about keeping the whole relationship, I guess, trying to get onto that relationship, and like you're saying with the whole, both of y'all, but just from different specters, like you're seeing where this relationship is going, and how she's, ready to kill or be killed to keep it going or to have it. And then who plays the piano? Because we've heard piano now a couple times in
And
this.
I wanted to look that up, and I kind of forgot about it. But
That's probably comment section.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
There you go. It's,
go ahead.
nah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that. So, kind of like I think we're still on the same page on this song, but like we said, flipping it to the opposite person. So. I had that they were falling deeper in love, would kill anyone close to that person just to have them,
Yeah.
They want them to acknowledge them, you know, and it's just like they still don't know they exist.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Stalker.
Yeah. And that song's coming up. Yeah, that song's coming up.
But,
So.
well, and what blows my mind is I've done listening to probably 3/4 of it. I listened to probably about 3 or 4 tracks after track 4 today, and I'm going to have to like really sit down and pay attention, because it's not really the direction I thought it was all going in. I'm lost. It's like Stalker pretty much was self-explanatory, but man, after we got into tracks after that, it was like, I'm really going to have to bring some lyrics up or something, because I don't really know. It's not really going where I thought it was going to go. If it's, because it's a concept album, and what I've always thought about concept albums is it's not easy to write a concept album,
Yeah.
No.
because, you're writing, all your songs pertain to a story.
Yeah.
And they have to be in a certain track order.
Yeah.
You got to play it in your head and how it's gonna.
Yeah.
Well, and you have to have, condensed into a feasible amount of time, and then you have to structure each song so it kind of connects.
Yeah.
It kind of flows from one song to the other, but you don't want them all to sound the same. You want,
You got to have this.
yeah.
And I always wonder, when they write these concept albums, do they write them in that order, or do they they'll get stuck, so they just naturally go to maybe the end of it, because they already, I guess in
sure
their
it
head,
all
they already
kinda-
know how it's gonna end, so
You
maybe.
probably start your short story and go from there.
Yeah, a condensed version and then
Well,
spread
that's
it out and then
true.
kind of build
Yeah.
on each song. I'm sure is how it kind of would roll. I've never been much of a writer, so
Man, I
Yeah.
started rewriting again.
oh look,
I got a bunch of stuff I've been
see,
writing.
look, he's got it.
I have a
He's
little
got it
bit.
going on.
But I'm like Hop, you can see my chicken scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Yeah, yours isn't much.
So,
oh, his is way better than mine.
I mean, yeah, like I said, the first 3 tracks I listened to were pretty much what I thought were self-explanatory, but now I'm not
Hey,
so
who's to say
sure.
I'm not the
That's
wrong
right,
guy?
you know?
I could be wrong.
So,
could be
I
wrong.
mean-
maybe you're right that it's from the guy's perspective and he's looking at her.
And
Crimson
we
Queen.
could all be all way off base,
It
too.
could be.
I mean, that's,
Somebody else telling the story has another narrative.
It could be.
but I guess hope y'all enjoyed this. And like
Hey,
I said,
we've kept it under 25 so far, so that's good.
That's good.
and we're giving.
Even
We're doing the other 3 chapters. We hope this goes over good because
2 chapters.
I was only 3
Or
chapters.
was it 4?
I think
That
it
was
was 4.
4.
Oh, maybe
It might be
4.
3, I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember. I think about both.
I don't know. It's either 3 or 4 then, I guess.
Either way.
But we're hoping this goes over good because this is a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, I like doing these. I'm gonna have to get further into the lyrics. Well, like I said, I watched it. That's how, because I started off with, like, okay, Google. And
Yeah.
I went through the first 2 songs, the Crimson Queen and the Dust to Dust. And I was like, wait a minute. All right, let's just go on YouTube and watch the lyrics and
Yep.
go
But
from there.
I feel pretty good about the Dust to Dust. I think
I think that one's pretty.
I think we all are on the same page on that one. And we're pretty much on the same page. It's just we're looking at
Looking at it
different
from
angles.
this, yeah.
Perspective.
So I guess maybe in the comments section now, since we've done chapter 1, what y'all thought of chapter 1, what your thinking was on chapter 1, because
Do we keep going? Do we
Yeah.
keep
Yeah, do
doing
you want
this?
us to
I mean,
keep
was
doing
it
it?
worth it for us to do this?
and the people that really keep up with the warning that are passionate about it, I'm sure let us know your
They'll
view.
have they'll
Yeah.
probably know more
Your
about.
view
Don't go
on-
past chapter
Yeah,
1. though.
just do chapter 1
Yeah,
for us.
don't ruin the book for us.
Yes.
But
did it. It was the butler.
Damn it! Spoiler alert.
In the kitchen. With a
yeah, and
cleaver.
definitely let us know what you thought of this. And I figure, it seemed like the response was pretty good. I've read some of the comments on the video we posted today, which is already out. That
I mean, it was already in the 200s. so
they
that
were
was good.
already,
Thank you.
they were already saying they liked the idea. So I figure we'll be able to do the whole album. But y'all want to just wrap this one up then?
Wrap
Do
it up.
it.
Let's keep it under 25.
I guess we'll warm this one up. But stay safe, stay strong.
Like, subscribe.
Later. Peace.